Welcome to the first ever edition of Do We Have a Point? Coming to you, recorded from Daniel's tiny little patio.
Yes.
Little balcony, I
It
should
is
say.
super small.
Style patio.
Yes.
Elbow to elbow.
We're high above the cars in the parking lot. 2 stories.
Don't fall.
There's a guardrail.
Don't shake too much. I think this building was like built in 1964 or something.
Judging by the paint job, was originally an asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a dorm. Kind of weird. And you can tell that this patio,
Used to connect.
well, no, it used to be in that hole in the brick wall. And now it's not. And now it's in another one.
Slightly.
It has fallen.
And I'm the one sitting at the edge. All right.
I've got the door handle isn't a handle, really. It's just a pushy thing. So we're all going down with the ship.
It's not that far of a drop, but still enough to do some
That's
damage.
gonna hurt.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna slide down the whole time on this. You know,
Just gonna
we're gonna
ride
hit the lower level first.
Yeah, so
we're gonna
only
say hi to
drop,
the
yeah.
neighbors.
Which is going to take that out. And then we're going to reduce our fall by about 4 feet.
But you know what?
Yeah,
We'd
yeah.
all get some pretty decent money.
Oh,
yeah. Yep.
Daniel started screwing bolts.
Just start to move them.
Let's see how loose the one on the wall is.
is.
Nope, that's actually in there.
That made me uncomfortable when you did that. Like that one little
It's
screw is
tight.
holding us up.
It's in there.
Like, don't do it.
They probably have that one in a new hole too, I'm sure.
They might have replaced the railings. I don't know.
Who knows?
Who knows?
That's
Or
just-
someone died here. It could.
Has
Isn't
anybody
that a
touched you
law
at night
thing?
When you're here by yourself?
Don't they have to tell you if somebody dies in the place you're looking at or buying?
I think that's in houses. It's not in apartments.
No?
No, because I've stayed in an apartment where someone has died and they haunted the place, and we were only living there for 3 months before
They
we
touched
moved
you
out.
at night. Is that-
We
is that
no
like
he
Ghostbuster style.
so this this ghost would, like, when it got real humidity and like real humid and fogged up the windows, would like write things in the windows.
Are you sure that
on
wasn't
the
a
inside?
dickhead neighbor kid? I'm just
No.
throwing it out there.
It was on the inside.
Knocks on the window. You look over. It's a fucking pressed ham up there. Full
There-
moon tonight.
There was a figure in a nightgown that would like frequently walk around. There was some crazy stuff that happened. So all the time the answering machine would come on, the stereo would come on, playing only Elvis music, and the TV would come on.
Sounds like bad wiring in the house.
It was
At least
super
the ghost
bizarre.
had good taste in music.
Where was this?
This was right down the street, basically, Beaverton Apartments, where Ricky lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally right down there.
Yep. Super creepy.
Wow.
One time, it was our last night there. We were all cleaning, and we had a bunch of shoes up against the wall. We didn't have a shoe rack or anything. We just put it up against the wall, and there was like 30 pair of shoes. This is a long wall. And my mom's making grilled cheese and tomato soup, and we turn back around, and all the shoes are on their heels up against the wall with the soles on the wall. And my mom was like, because I was putting the shoes there, she was like, "Did you do that?" I was like, "No, I didn't do that." And she was like, "Pack it up!" And we just left.
We're out of here.
She had enough of that place. And then later, she asked the property manager if anybody died there, and she said, "Well, yeah, it was an old man that died there." So I don't know what was up with the lady in the nightgown.
You got a foot fetish, I'm guessing.
The old
Yeah.
man wasn't the only one that died there.
Yeah,
Wow.
His mistress.
his mistress.
She was hidden in the closet.
Well, it was a younger lady, like
As
a
most
like a
older men would want.
16-year-old. It was like not a lady, it was a girl.
I did retract myself from that statement.
For legal
Most
reasons.
older men want that. That's 16. Never mind. Pump the brakes.
Mhm.
It was a different
Reverse.
time.
Reverse quick.
And speaking of spooky things, we got Chef Mike back with us.
Indeed.
The man who likes to jump out of trees and slit deer's throats.
This is true. I do it for fun, actually, just on a weekly basis at this point.
Well, it's
Because
Tuesday.
killing people is illegal, kids.
Exactly.
Guess it's Thursday. It's deer killing time.
Yes, sir.
Every day.
Probably jump from the balcony and land on a deer if one comes underneath of us.
Hey, man, if it happens, it happens.
Daniel, grab my knife.
With that knife on the counter.
Deer chili.
There's a
Deer
knife
chili.
within distance anywhere
Oh,
you
yeah.
are in arm's length.
Just grab my roll, throw it to me on the way down. It's fine.
You're like choosing a knife
Right.
as you're falling. No, not that one. No, this is the one right
You
here.
want venison steaks? We got venison steaks.
I've already butchered it.
Right?
It just landed.
Impressive.
Right.
Talk about fresh. Good God.
Daniel, throw me a fire.
I can just toss some steaks back up to
grilling
us.
this
Just throwing them
bitch.
back up.
I'm down. I haven't had deer in a while. I love me some deer.
I think
Deer
that was
chili is amazing.
yeah, last time I had it was deer chili at a chili cook-off at Bojangles.
I've never had deer chili.
Did you fail throwing a cigarette? You had a foot to fucking
The
throw
cherry
it.
fell.
And you,
The
no, it
rest of
didn't.
it
It's
didn't.
still-
No, it
No, the whole
didn't.
cigarette is right there.
No, did you see
That's
that?
mine.
No.
Oh, you
That's
threw
you
one
that
too.
failed.
No.
No, this is mine. Her cherry landed on that car. Good job.
Sorry.
I thought my cherry fell off and went onto that car.
Be careful too, because that car's window is down.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Motherfucker.
Oh, that was good.
I still got to turn my Alexa into Samuel L. Jackson. It's like $1.99 a month or some shit like that, but I think that's fucking worth it.
Yeah.
I
Have
think
Samuel L. Jackson yell at you all the time.
That
I
would
have
be
3
great.
Alexas in my house. That is happening.
That'll be great.
I think my favorite Samuel L. Jackson is him reading Go the Fuck to Sleep.
Mm-mm.
Now, mine's LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow.
Yeah, people lost their shit on that one.
Yep. You don't expect Reading Rainbow guy to say go the fuck to sleep.
No. I mean, Pulp Fiction. It's just a great role.
It's the one that says, bad motherfucker. We got those wallets.
Yeah, we did. Went to the Grand Canyon with those wallets.
And Vegas, and we had the Samuel L. Jackson's handprint on one of the, I think it was the Hard Rock. They had
Yeah.
the cement hand things. My hand fits exactly the same. Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're the exact same size of a 50-some-odd-year-old black man, Brad? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right.
One of the baddest black men to ever walk the planet.
Could you, who would win in a fight? You or Sam Jackson?
He doesn't look like he's moving around as quickly. If you like watch anything that he's in recently,
Yeah.
the old age is starting to catch up with him, like the Capital One commercials. And he's damn near coming out with a cane, like, ugh,
Yeah, he kind
Oh.
of is. Yeah.
what's in your wallet, motherfucker? So I could probably tag him now, but back in the, let's say Die Hard 3, he'd whip my ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was in Die Hard?
Die Hard 3 with a vengeance.
Huh.
That's the one John McClane had the sandwich board and he had to walk around.
I don't know. I've not seen any of them.
Now,
Why are you
think-
surprised he was in one?
Because I didn't know who's in it. I thought it was just Bruce Willis.
Hey, only man in all the movies is just Bruce Willis.
Well, no.
One-man show.
but-
Speaking of random celebrities selling stuff, I heard a commercial on the radio the other day of Ice Cube or Ice-T and Stone Cold Steve Austin
Yeah.
selling laundry detergent.
Yes.
That's
oh,
just
yeah. They were
brilliant
talking
marketing.
about it on Bob and Tom this morning.
That's just brilliant marketing. You're going to get two people who have nothing in common, two big names, and bring it in for something trivial.
Right. It was like
What
Tide
kind of-
or something.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, Tide's got that marketing money.
May have to YouTube that one later.
The Stone Cold.
Speaking of
the t-shirt
Brilliant
off the top.
marketing. Vince McMahon made John Cena learn Mandarin, Chinese, and he's fluent in it.
And now
and-
everybody hates him because he likes China.
No, so when Fast and the Furious 9 came out, it made $164 million opening week or something. $130 million of it in China because they fucking love them some John Cena
They love the John Cena and they like the fast cars.
and fast cars.
Well, like he said something about China and everybody's been ripping
Yeah,
into
I
him.
don't even remember. I saw the news article and didn't care enough to read it.
I was like, there's just a meme of it. It was Chairman Mao, but they replaced his face with John Cena's. And it surprisingly fit.
That's a big head.
It is a big head.
That's a big man.
otherworldly news. The Haitian president was
I
assassinated.
saw that
Mm.
yesterday.
Gunned down. He dead.
What the fuck's going to happen now?
I don't know. What is it? I think 4 suspects were killed and 2 were arrested.
Damn.
They ain't fucking around down there.
No. Hell no.
Why'd they kill him?
That's a great question. I don't have a computer with me.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Haiti.
I just saw it on an article
either.
headline. I was like, oh, Haitian president was assassinated. Haven't had one of those in a while.
Right.
Will
They
that
hate
spark World War III?
hurricanes. I know that about Haiti. They hate hurricanes.
They were
earthquakes.
demolished.
Who
Impover-
likes hurricanes?
impoverished.
Which one is our country that enjoys hurricanes?
Everybody that lives in
Floridians.
Florida.
Floridians.
Right, valid.
Yeah.
They're their own country.
I saw this map today, and it's the map of the United States, and it has Ohio right there, and then it has above Ohio, it says Northern Ohio. Underneath it says Southern Ohio. The rest of the United States, Alaska is Ohio, and then
Cold Ohio.
Hawaii, and then Mexico is soon to be Ohio, and then Florida is just still Florida.
We're taking over. Because no matter where you go, you run into somebody from fucking Ohio.
You fucking do.
Yeah, Plymouth Rock is no bullshit. They somehow went through the land and
They
didn't
dropped
realize
in
it.
Ohio.
The lake was that one over there, Superior, I think, was even bigger back then. They were able to come in and they landed in Ohio, and then it dispersed from there.
That's what happened. It's sad.
We
What
are-
are the odds of being in San Diego at a random bar, and the bartender is from Dayton, and like the guy next to us was from like Centerville?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
We ran into somebody, the cashier at the grocery store in Vegas last year. Columbus.
Yeah, she's from Columbus.
Liquor store in Fort Myers. Where you guys from? Ohio? Hey, me too.
I was
From
getting ready.
Dayton,
We
yeah.
were getting ready to go up the Eiffel Tower years ago and ran into somebody from Kettering, of all fucking places, Kettering.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
We're
the Eiffel Tower
everywhere.
in Kings Island. I mean,
No, at
Oh.
France.
No, the
The
real one.
Eiffel Tower.
You're not even just in the same country. Now you are across the fucking pond, deeper into Europe, and then you land, find a guy.
we're a plague.
Your neighbor.
We're a plague.
Yeah.
Ohioans are just we're a disease.
It's a good place to come from. That's about
It's a
it.
good place to be.
It's a good place to
From.
come from.
Yeah, exactly. People leave. That's the
Yeah.
key point of this.
Yeah.
If you can escape the black hole of Ohio,
It is a black hole.
you always come back.
Yeah. And if you don't, good.
And
Good
you're
for you.
Either you made it or you're dead.
Yeah.
There is no in between.
Well, there really isn't.
Like, no, like you're thinking about coming back. No, you either made it successful somewhere else and you are able to completely turn your back, or you're back.
Yeah.
There is no in between. There's no, I'm thinking about moving back to Ohio.
Well, Ohio is everywhere, as I mentioned in the map.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
We are just Ohio. United Ohio.
Speaking of Ohio and dead people, I read a news story the other day from, let's say, Marysville, somewhere in Ohio. There was like a gas station attendant, and they found him dead in the freezer of the place he worked.
Oh,
Oh
dang.
my
Like
God.
his coworker found him, and they don't know how he died. They just found him dead in the freezer.
I wonder if he got locked in and froze to death.
I don't know.
Like the ice bin freezer
No, like the walk-in freezer, like the walk-in
in
cooler.
the back. You probably went back there to jerk off and lock yourself in.
Good possibility, but yeah, I don't know.
Cameras
They-
are back
He
here.
was
They
doing a
said
science
no
experiment
foul play
to see
was
how quick
suspected
cum
in the article.
freezes.
No foul play.
Say, hold on. Say that again, Sam.
I said he was doing a science experiment to see how long it takes for cum to freeze.
How
I
long
married
does
that.
it take?
You regretting it?
No. I mean, I'll jerk off in the freezer if you want me to. See how long it takes.
Just stand there and watch it.
Timing it.
Frozen yet? Touch
Fuck
it.
yeah, I'd sit in there and watch. Like,
Why do
okay.
these ice cubes look weird? Don't eat those.
Don't-
Don't.
No.
It's science.
It's-
Ew, it's a whole new meaning to the word creamsicle.
Ew.
And you married
Fucking
it.
pervert.
You guys started it with the jerking off. How am I the pervert?
I just said he was jerking off in a freezer. You took it to the jizz, and how long does it take to freeze?
Well, why else would he be in the freezer?
Because he wanted to jerk off.
There's cameras in the store.
There's cameras elsewhere.
He wanted to steal that candy bar and then go jerk off. And he just fucking snickered.
Maybe the air was out. He went back there to cool off.
Need to smack one out real quick.
Yeah.
Nobody's filling up.
We are so fucking stupid.
You all need to invite your kids to listen to this podcast, by the way.
My daughter does.
Wait, your daughter's an adult.
Well,
By numbers. She's an
okay,
adult.
there we go.
Who's really an adult? I'm not an adult. I'm a giant kid.
Yeah.
I think we all are.
Ages 5 and up. Come on.
Yeah.
Listen to the show. It's okay, parents. We're going to teach them what they're going to hear later anyway.
Eventually.
Shit, some of them probably know more than I do.
I mean, granted, you are a child in stature, Daniel. So you got that going for you.
I'm taller than you.
Wait a minute. If we're going by height,
You're the shortest.
yep.
Little baby.
But yet I'm the oldest.
Yep. I had saw something in the news, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. I was like, that would be a good topic.
Japan is still hosting the Olympics, but with nobody in attendance.
Yeah.
Because they're having a surge of the virus, the Rhone.
Are they having the Delta or the Charlie or the Echo?
I
think it's the
don't know.
Delta,
I didn't
whatever
the
the
blue.
newest
I think
one
we
is.
have the Delta now, so.
Oh yeah, Pfizer has a booster now that everybody should get a
Already?
third shot. They've had it
Oh.
because
It's the same shot.
it's been going over. It was in
Maybe that's the
UK.
microchip.
Fuck, we forgot to put them in the first 2 doses.
I need a microchip that just like has. I need the Elon Musk microchip in my brain.
Oh, the one where you can play radio and shit.
You can do everything. Yeah, you just Google everything. You just have it. You just know it.
It just augmented reality. It's like in front of your eyes, which would fuck you up when you're driving.
Yeah.
That's kind of why the Google glasses didn't quite work.
Yeah.
Evidently, if you work at a vet's office, you got the microchip as the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a TikTok video going around. It's a girls in a veterinary clinic goofing around. She goes, "You want to see something creepy? Grab that scanner. Here, scan this arm." It's like, nothing found, nothing found. She's like, "Here, I got vaccinated in this arm. Scan it." Ding, pulls up a fucking number. She had a dog chip under her sleeve.
Right.
Obvious
Did it to
joke.
herself.
And the if you actually pause the video and you look up that number in the animal chip
It's somebody's
thing,
random dog.
no. They actually registered it as COVID prank breed human.
Wow.
Breed human. I like that. It's a good touch.
And of course, people thought it was real.
People will believe
I just
anything.
saw a
It's
thing.
because people are fucking stupid.
This is true.
Mm.
And that goes right into my point. I saw a thing. Apparently, there is a movement that birds are fake.
Yep, they are remote controlled.
Oh my God, no way.
Yeah, they're
all
drones.
there is a movement that all birds are fake and are lies, and they've been drones.
I think it was
Drones,
back
and
in
they
the
surveil us at all
60s.
times.
Tell
the
that to the
government,
guts and feathers of the one I had to wash off my car.
No. I have a website. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me pull it up.
No,
Give
they're
me a
just
second.
really, really realistic. You didn't
They
see the
are.
metal part. You just saw the
Oh,
blood
oh,
and guts.
yeah.
Yeah.
The millions of years of evolution had nothing to do with it.
No.
They're all drones.
Well, I'd appreciate it if they could keep it the
It's literally
fuck
just
down
called like
Saturday morning.
it's literally just called like birds aren't real. That's the name of the movement.
Oh my god.
No.
Canadian geese, maybe. They're just evil.
Yeah,
little
they're just
shits.
dicks. Managed
Geese
to
are
offend any
assholes.
Canadian listener in that statement alone.
Shoot, I don't think they even like them.
No.
Birdsaren'treal.com. That's right.
Holy shit.
The Birds Aren't Real movement exists to spread awareness that the U.S. government genocided over 12 billion birds from 1959 to 2001 and replaced these birds with surveillance drone replicas, which still watch us every day.
So,
And they go.
so what are the eggs in the nest then?
Oh, there's... okay.
What are
Yeah.
the little baby ones going?
What are the eggs?
Oh my God.
So they thought of everything.
The
Oh,
eggs we see in the 21st
shit.
century are specifically designed by the government to appear indistinguishable from what eggs once were, when birds were real. When the government replaced the species with robotic replicas, it was key that these replicas sustain the same activities that their biological predecessors did, including producing edible eggs.
I bet these people are flat
Robots
earthers too.
that produce edible eggs.
How do you explain bird meat? All meat found in birds today is 100% synthetic. If birds suddenly became inedible, the government's entire scheme would have been compromised. In order for their transition from real bird to drone replica to make sense, they had to imitate all parts of real birds in their robotic copies. This includes tasty edible meat, just synthetic. Synthetic meat is actually very accessible in modern times, with many fast food operations openly using it in their meals. The government simply had access to these modern technologies decades before the public.
How much robotic
1959.
bird shit have I cleaned off in my car?
Yeah.
What is bird poop?
Oh my god.
Yes. Enlighten us.
Bird poop was originally thought to be oil discharge from the earlier big drone models. After further research, though, this was disproven. Bird poop irregularly falls on vehicles in large amounts. Recent studies show that 87% of bird poop in populated areas falls on people's cars. Why is this? Confidential documents leaked in
It's magnetic.
2018 revealing that bird poop is actually a form of liquidated tracking apparatus.
I was going to say, it's tracking information.
Oh.
If you walk outside and notice some bird poop just happened to fall in your car, beware that you are now being tracked by the
Or
United
that you
States
parked
government.
underneath a tree. that had
Okay,
berries
does it
on
mention anything about birds flying into windows?
That's just a malfunction in the.
Yeah. It's an
software.
ocular malfunction.
Yeah, but I want to see what it says if it mentions it.
Why do they eat worms?
And cicadas and bugs in general.
Hold on, this is my favorite. I have to read this. I have a pet bird. What do I do? Not to startle you, but you have highly advanced government surveillance drone in your house. Watch your every movement, picking up every word of your conversations and sending that data into the Pentagon. Pet birds were actually unheard of before the 2001, when all birds became
They
surveillance
were
drones.
unheard of before 2001.
Please tell me this is a joke.
It has to be.
I believe it.
Now, there's people that believe it. I get that. But that website has to be a joke. That's done by a freaking kid who's never had a pet bird before 2001.
Is this movement serious? Yes, the birds aren't real.
Oh
Movement
my
has been
God.
active since 1976. Once a preventative cause, our initial goal was to stop the genocide of real birds. Unfortunately, this was unsuccessful, and the government has since replaced every living bird with robotic replicas.
Was it formed in 76 or was that when that guy was born?
I think this is when they just made this website in the last 5 years and started making shit up.
Yeah.
87% of bird poop is
Tracking.
Tracking, yeah.
We're tracked by our phones. Come on, people.
And the microchips.
Does it say anything about the reptile people on that website? Just curious. Is that thrown out
Are
there
they
at all?
flat earthers?
The reptile people are the ones that control the
No.
drones.
Obviously.
They're the pilots.
I've encountered a bird in my life. What do I do?
Okay, this is
First, breathe. Remain calm. It is vital to not panic and remember that this experience is not abnormal. These birds have likely been watching you for most of your life. Once you have regained your composure, look the bird straight in the eyes and declare the following statement confidently. I know your secret. I know that you are a surveillance drone in disguise. I know that behind those beady eyes are cameras, soaking up data and sending it to the Pentagon. I am on to you.
Is there
I know
a
you are
keyword
not
that
real.
makes it blow up? Because, I mean, I'd be
there's
down.
gotta be a
Well,
kill switch.
By vocally establishing dominance over your drone in this movement, your fear should subside, allowing you to remember that they are not human.
Definitely a parody site. Because everybody knows the real threat of the squirrels. They're the ones that are plotting the world domination.
They can fall 30 stories and survive.
And land like a superhero.
Yes.
They do the
They'll spin their spine strategically just to land on all fours and embrace impact. They're brilliant little suckers.
Mm-hmm.
You know why a lot of them fall? Because the females are in estrus, which means they're horny for 20 minutes out of every 6 months. And so all of the dude squirrels want to get in that. And so they just fucking start brawling on top of trees and in gutters and on fucking houses and shit. And
Wasting
they throw
time,
each other
right.
off. Well, they fucking got to get Paul down there so I can get that squirrel booty.
You got 20 minutes. Fucking gangbang. Go.
Real quick.
just trying to get a nut.
I just want to watch videos of squirrel fights.
They're hilarious, especially when they somebody like edits in the little lightsabers, little squirrel.
seen those.
They look just like little fucking Jedi ninjas just flipping around.
Phone on silent.
Yes, it's been bothering us the whole time.
Seriously. Fuck Daniel.
So you had any wild escapades lately there, Mike? Anything? Any new additions to the Psycho House?
Not really. Aside from that night at the bar I told Daniel about with that girl during her date. That was pretty interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I was at a bar after work, sitting next to this guy and this girl, and I'm assuming first date, because it was like awkward chit chat, and then they like randomly turned and talked to me. I was there about an hour, enjoying my double makers on the rocks, just minding my business. The guy goes to the bathroom. Second he's out of earshot, the girl leans over to me and goes, "Give me your phone." Okay, so I hand her the phone. She puts her number in it and slides it back to me as the guy's coming back from the bathroom.
My God.
Ooh.
I'm sitting there like, oh, okay. I think you just failed on your first date, bro.
Ouch. I hope that's never happened to me.
Oh, God. You never know.
Y'all women are crafty.
He's telling me the story, though, and I'm like, blonde girl? And he's like, yeah, she's blonde. I was like late 20s, like early 30s. Yeah, I was like closer to like late 20s. I was like, yeah. I don't know how I fucking nailed it, but I fucking nailed it. Stereotypes are real. Just saying, just throwing that out there.
A later 20s blonde at the bar. Wow.
Never would have picked that out.
She had pink fingernail polish on.
Any interesting stories like the night on his birthday?
Oh, butt plug girl.
Yeah. No, we just hung out. We closed the bar down that night. Talked to her a few times.
Tell you about her butt plug?
No, that was just in random conversation.
Yeah, she just brought it up like
That was
everybody
so
fucking does it.
random.
Yeah, Foxtail butt plug, and went to some festival, and people kept trying to yank it out.
Oh,
It's like,
I didn't hear that
and she's
part.
like, "Oh yeah, I'm 23." I'm like, "What did your daddy do to you?
Yeah. Something with your butt.
You're doing stuff that like later 20s, early 30s do."
No, I had a weird girl back in the day that she wore a butt plug. She came over with a butt plug and promptly sent her home. She was weirdo. She was
Was it the butt plug that made you send her home?
No, it was that she was super weird and in love with me.
Oh.
That was what was weird. And so I sent her home, and she calls me an hour later and says, "I've been listening to the same song over and over the past hour, just driving around thinking about running myself into a tree."
New phone, who dis?
Right. Yeah. So what the fuck? I was go home. Go to bed.
Fucking do it already. Stop calling me.
Beware butt plug girls.
Yes.
But she was like, "Yeah, it's see-through. You can see in it." I don't want to see inside your butt. What? I just met
you're
you.
thinking that's okay. Butt plugs are cool and all, but you just took it to a whole other place that it didn't. No.
You sent a flashlight. What's going on in there? You got a
I
you got
got
a rabbit?
Google.
You got a pet rabbit in there?
Are you gonna Google up a see-through butt plug?
Yeah.
I used to sell light up butt plugs.
Yeah, there's fidget spinner ones too.
Ooh.
I was out of the business before the fidget spinner craze came through. But I did sell light up ones.
There's
Well,
also
there's,
the
like,
baby
tails.
Jesus butt plug too.
Baby
which
Jesus.
I thought was fucking hilarious.
I did sell religious idol dildos though.
Yep, the cross dildos.
Ooh, that's
For
like,
extra
that's
handle.
scary.
Yeah. Well, it's not squared.
It's made out of wood. You might get splinters. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's a stake,
Yeah,
eventually
made it
for
out
vampires.
Ah, it's the blown glass ones.
Oh, blown glass.
Oh, that's
butt
fancy.
plug.
That's
Yeah.
why
Dude,
she
I
wanted to
sold
show it off.
those glass fucking dildos like $300 a pop, dude.
I'm in the wrong business.
They're also made.
Dude,
they're
that
made of like
shit's not cheap.
no, they're made of like Pyrex, so
Yeah.
they won't shatter.
They can
And you
handle
can
the
heat-
intense heat.
Yeah, you can heat them up. You can cool them down.
Just throw them in the dishwasher when you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, dishwasher
Yeah.
safe.
That's literally what I told people to do with it when I sold them.
Yeah.
Put it in the top rack, not the bottom.
But
Yeah. You don't want the glass to fog up. It's got to stay pristine.
Make
Jet
sure you have
dry,
your.
not
that's what I was
Cascade.
getting ready to say.
That's right. I just wash mine with soap and water.
Over and over and over.
On my OnlyFans.
There is some interesting shit.
I need to start taking like some glass glowing lessons and start making glass dildos.
On a less
$300 a pop?
perverted
Fuck
note,
yeah.
I think I found a place to make my own dinnerware with
I
clay.
really thought he was going to go make my own dildos with that.
No, I said on a
It's in Miamisburg.
non-perverted note.
There's a plastics molding plant over there.
I might be able to get you a discount.
Yeah, we know a former employee.
To make dildos?
Dildos. You can make your own, like literally your own dildo.
I'm just looking to make plates, bro.
Oh, plates. Sounds kind of boring, but all right.
There's actually
No, I love it. It makes my food
a ceramics
pop.
place in downtown Miamisburg.
There's a
what?
place.
Ceramics.
Ceramics.
Well, there's a place that I can clay my own. Make it out of clay. Dreidel.
I made you out of clay.
Like color it.
Yeah, you can do that at the place in Miamisburg too. You can make your own stuff
What is it
and
called?
use their oven.
Make your own shit.
Make your own
Literally,
shit.
just that's written on the sign. Make your own shit,
I gotta look.
and we're going to charge you for it.
It's just called DIY.
That's surprising because the closest one I found is that one. And it was because a lot of them, you don't really make your own shit. There's one in Beaver Creek. You don't really make your own shit.
It's like already either half started or you get it started and then they take it over and finish it up for you.
Yeah. Now I did do some really cool Japanese burns on my clay little jewelry case thing that I got.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty dope over there in Beaver Creek. So you like heat it up in the kiln and then you throw it into a 5-gallon bucket with a bunch of newspapers and it makes it shiny. I don't know why. Science. is why.
Science.
It's called Dabble.
Dabble?
Mm-hmm.
The ceramic place in Miamisburg.
Creative studio. Make your own fun. We are a
And then
studio
Daniel
that
gets thrown
offers a
out for
variety of
making a dildo.
art-making
Yeah.
experiences.
Caught
You can
red-handed.
do walk-in projects
Literally.
too.
That's what most of them are. They already have the stuff. You just like paint it and then they fire it and then you come back a week later and get it.
I want a one-day thing.
This place I was looking up, you buy 20 pounds of clay, you get 6 classes, and it's like $165, something like that.
I could see that.
I mean, I could make 4 plates, 4 bowls, and 4 coffee mugs with that. 20 pounds?
Yeah. Maybe a dildo.
Maybe a
If
clay
if
dildo.
there's some left over.
Yeah. After dinner
might be
fun.
a little one.
Might be a little one, but
Right.
it's the motion in the ocean.
They did. I don't know if they still do, but back when I was in the business, you could buy a kit and make a dildo impression of yourself to give to your
Yeah.
loved ones.
Yep, they have
Yeah.
it. And I was going to give
Cock
one
molds.
for
Yeah.
Valentine's Day one year. It's a pretty nice gift
Well,
idea,
you
I
can
think.
get your asshole chocolate.
Chocolate.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah.
They also have a thing called Clone a Willy, and you can make your clone of your own
Yeah,
dildo.
that's what he was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Welcome
I was
back to the
still on
conversation.
Yeah, sorry.
She was still looking up butt
I do
plugs.
that. No, I wasn't. I was looking at the art thing.
You guys know you can also make your own dildos. Did you know that?
Yeah, I was. Shut up.
Yeah, somebody said that recently. I can't remember.
Well,
I think it was that drone bird over there.
Right. Fucking drone birds.
It's called Dabble.
Fly away. There's a glass blowing place down in downtown Dayton.
Yeah.
I was wanting to take classes in.
Yeah, that would be dope.
That would be sweet.
I love watching
Great
glass
American
blows.
Challenge dildo. That's blown glass.
That's what you're making as dicks.
The Great American Challenge.
You walk in there.
You guys sell that at your
Yep.
store? Yeah.
Yeah. How much was that?
$25.
It's only
The
$25.
great, yeah, the
Great
great.
American
Yeah.
Challenge. It was like a 1.5 foot long giant
Oh,
Yeah.
fist.
There was a
No.
butt plug version of the Great American Challenge too.
Oh.
The base of it was about that fucking big around.
the Great American Challenge is not a fist. It's a giant.
Yeah, it's just
dick.
a giant dick.
Oh, I was thinking of the other one.
Yeah, it was
There's
like-
one that
it was
looks
like
like
a
it's the
foot
same
and a half.
No,
size,
it's
but
gotta
it's a
be
fist
at least
going like
this
that.
big.
Yeah, it's like a
Around.
1.5 feet long.
And
It's
Yeah,
massive.
Why have I never bought this for someone?
Well, last time we was at Hustler, I didn't see it anymore. That was the only place I ever No,
That's a
Christmas is coming up,
perfect
Daniel.
gift.
it's really like that fucking big.
I'm gonna give
Daniel's
one
just
to
gonna
Pat.
go there and be like, I need 5 of these.
I'm gonna give one to Pat for a housewarming
It's like a
gift.
6-inch
Put it on the
circumference.
fucking
if you
mantle.
don't, I will.
You need to get a big suction cup, and that way you
Just
can
right on
just,
the
like,
front door.
stick it.
Yes, with glue. So it won't come off.
Like Gorilla Glue.
He's just out there
He's
pulling
just
on
trying to
it.
jerk it off. The hell, dude! The cows came with the Great American Challenge.
Fuck yeah.
Shit.
If the HOA didn't know you yet, they'll know you now.
You got a letter before you even moved in.
It's on the fucking mailbox.
It's the
Stiff wood, it just
flag
starts
that you have to flip up.
Flop, 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 flop,
The
flop,
mailman has to like shoulder into it to lift it.
Look at that thing. Look at that
Oh,
thing.
I have seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like it was an all-American box, and
It looks like
the
a
big giant purple
gummy.
fucking dildo.
It looks like you should be able to eat it.
It's like 5
It's
inches in 5 or 6
No,
inches.
but they do
circumference.
have gummy dick suckers at Spencer's.
There's a website called
Bachelorette
Send
party
That's
a
what
Bag
you
of
can get,
Dicks.
Pat.
And you can just randomly send somebody a bag of gummy dicks.
I've seen that.
Daniel,
They
watch
make
your mailbox.
They make a chocolate one. It's about this big, and you can send it to somebody and tell them to eat a dick.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can also get a confetti bomb with a bunch of paper dicks in it. Which I'm
I've seen
totally
that one.
sending to Pat when you guys move into that house. There's going to be a dick confetti
Is it
bomb.
spring
He doesn't
loaded?
listen
Yes,
to this, so there's no
yes.
spoiler.
You literally open it up
Exactly.
and it explodes a bunch of tiny dicks into your face. That is happening.
I'm never going through the front door garage every time. I don't want to step on glitter dicks.
It's gonna be like, Daniel, there's a box here. Did you order something? You're like, nope, I'm going to my room now.
Nope.
It says to Patty Duff. What no one calls me Patty Duff.
They do now.
Oh my god, that's funny. You guys are moving in together then.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The
That's
lease is
gonna
almost
be
up
fun
here.
with you.
Yep.
No more balcony.
End of August. No more tiny balcony. Yep. Done with this joint. Oh goodness.
There's also a website where you could send several different kinds of animal shit to somebody anonymously.
Poo
Yeah.
pets.
Yeah.
I love it. I love
What?
We are a horrible species.
it. Can you send someone a telegram anymore? You should be able to, right?
Oh, I'm sure you can.
Probably.
I know you can
You
do
can send 'em in an
pajamagrams, which you were not
edible-
sponsored by.
Strippergram still exists.
Or an edible
Strippergrams
arrangement.
with like glitter dicks just thrown into the house.
That's
So
all
they
the
read
strippergram-
it.
They
and
just show up and throw glitter dicks in your face and then leave.
to Pat Duff.
Yes.
You're welcome.
If that doesn't exist, we're making it now.
Yes.
That's your work from home business that you were talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
You figured it
Oh,
out.
that would be
Funny.
glorious. There's
Well,
so
until you get
on
chased.
TikTok, there's this guy. It's a legitimate business. People write him emails and pay him legitimate American dollars to give bad news to people, and he records it on TikTok. And so he just calls up. He's like this one TikTok. He's like, Billy. The guy's like, yeah. He's like, hey, this is so and so from Bad News. How you doing? And he's like, good. And he's like, all right. Anyway, Bill says you're fucking off too much on the job, and if you don't, pick up the slack, then you're gonna get fired. Guy's like, okay, all right, have a good one. And just hangs up. $50. And he goes to the next call. It's
Cameo, but bad news. Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder if you pay enough to the Cameo people if they'll deliver bad news. Like bad news, but
Oh,
delivered by
yeah.
a celebrity you like.
Mark Wahlberg telling you have herpes.
Turns out you're positive.
Oh, Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah.
Hey, take it from me, buddy. You're positive.
I know.
Oh, that'd be horrible.
But it'd be the greatest way to get it. Get the news.
It's like I didn't order a Cameo from Charlie Sheen, but I'm not opening it. I don't know.
Why would you not open that?
They done broke the rules parking. The only reason I know is because there's a sign right in front of my car that says you can't back in.
Yeah, it says head in parking or some.
Really?
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
It's already
Because-
blindside pulling out.
Right.
I think it's the fucking fumes over there or something.
Well, this guy's a cunt, and he's like, you guys can always smell your exhaust.
Or
All these dead
Or
drone
they-
birds are in my yard.
or it's because they have to see your license plate to make sure that you're allowed to park here so they can tow your fucking car if you don't live here.
How do they know if it's a guest or not?
I don't know.
Saying, this is a bad system.
How else are they gonna do it?
They're introducing. Speaking of which, next time you
Don't
come over,
fuck
they're
with 'em.
introducing guest parking at my apartment complex.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we all have tags in our car now.
Yeah, Ricky's
live there.
apartment's like that. There's the guest parking spots.
It was. Now it's a free for all.
Oh,
Yep.
good.
And the neighbor got pissed because they kept parking in her spot.
Yeah, that would drive me. That's just like at Centerville Park. It was free for all parking,
Right.
but you park
Yeah.
in front of your place.
Right.
But if somebody had more than like 2 people over, that fucked the whole block up.
But here's the thing. They did it rightfully so because this bitch would park on the line and take up 2 parking
I
spots.
hate those cunts.
Like, fuck you.
That's when I park right next
There's
to
only
them
12
and
parking
climb out the other
spots.
side.
So I just paid for a parking space at Centerville Park. I just paid to park under the fucking awning. It's like $10 a month. Fine,
So I like
fuck
the
it, I don't
first
care.
apartment there. We had the whole side. We had you could park in the street right in front of the apartment, and we had a little side parking lot that was just for our building. And
Well, like,
there's
where-
like 10 spots there for 4 units.
Right.
So
Like,
there was
where-
just plenty of parking.
Where my apartment was, it was like you had to go away from the parking lot, take like a right-hand turn and walk down the sidewalk a little bit, so it
Mhm.
wasn't directly near, on a parking lot. So I was like, yep, fuck it, I'll pay the extra $10 a month, I don't care.
Mhm. Now, on Wayne Circle, we had shit ton of parking spots, and I had a
Definitely not assigned to us well. But there was more parking spots than apartments by far.
and I would park like a fucking dick because no one would park across the street, and so I'd take up 4 parking spots. I just park my Monte Carlo just fucking like this when the parking spaces go like that.
By the way, didn't we figure out that you lived like 2 doors down when you lived in Centerville Park from where I lived?
Yeah, yep.
Mm.
Where was you at?
It was Randy Scott.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was in oh, shit.
Mine was, I want to say it was like 2013 or 2016.
That
One
was
of those.
2015, Randy Scott, Apartment A. That sound right
So
to me?
it would have been neighbors.
Yeah.
I was there 2008-ish. Yeah, during the
So-
hurricane.
Yeah. See, when was I
Hurricane
there?
Ike whooped our ass.
I was there. That was my apartment before the one I've been in now. So it would have been like 3 or 4 years ago.
How long were you there?
I don't know, like 3-4 years, I think.
Oh, I was there, like I said, 2008. Said you didn't notice mine because I had the fucking cable truck and the screaming meanie alarm clock that got the fire department called.
Nice.
Yeah, I hit snooze, got up, got dressed, and left the house before the next alarm went off, which is only 5 minutes. And I'm already down the road, and I get a call that the fucking fire department's at my house. I was like, oh, just an alarm clock. Sorry.
I lucked out on Gawain. Place was fucking tore up, dude. when
Oh,
we
yeah, we
left.
fucked that place up.
And
There's a body-sized hole in the wall, wasn't there?
yeah, because I tackled Ricky through it.
Nice.
My cousin Rick.
No,
Oh,
That's why I'm not
Connerman.
allowed. That's why I'm banned from most laser tag places now.
tackling people.
When me and my buddies went to play laser tag, we played full contact laser tag.
Cut him
Like,
off at the pass.
Cut them off the
Bam!
path, tackle them through walls.
you
If you
can.
come around a corner, clipping them on the chin with the butt of the gun. Oh yeah, dude, we didn't fuck around.
There's a tactical laser tag place up in
Yeah, I heard about
Huber,
that.
I
yeah,
think.
Huber.
Yeah.
It's like full. They have like
Yeah.
modified M4s
Yeah.
as laser
Oh,
guns.
It's awesome.
Hmm.
That's where me, Wade, and Alex went, and Alex puked all over the floor.
Yeah, it's built like they train the police the enter establishments and their enter rooms. That's what it's set up as.
That's where they breach
Yeah,
practice.
yeah, the breach rooms. Yeah,
Yeah, it's really nice.
I actually want to say the police or SWAT has actually gone there and used their rooms, like for breach training.
Jesus.
it's really fun.
And it's literally like I looked up a picture. It's a modified, like police style M4 assault rifle that they attached lasers to.
Fuck yes. I got to do this.
I've
That's
told you about it like
baller.
4 or 5
You
times.
has not.
Me and Wade did.
I would have remembered.
We're
Like,
gonna have to do it. We'll do it before a podcast one night.
Yes,
You're
it'll
going-
be dope.
so much running.
And I gotta do the
Daniel would
rage
talk,
room.
but it tackled him through a wall, so he hasn't regained consciousness yet. But we're hopeful.
Get some lapel mics and
There's also a
record it to your
place,
phone, piece
I
it all
want to
together.
say
You
towards
can do that.
Cincinnati that it's a Nerf bow and arrow arena. Like obstacles and stuff in it.
There's
That
one
sounds
in, I think, Lexington as well.
Yeah. I want to say there's one in around Liberty. My favorite is Christopher Lee. I can listen to Christopher Lee stories all day long.
The actor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He was military.
Yeah, he was in a secret organization in World War II with Winston Churchill called the Organization of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Nah, nut tugging.
Have you heard the story about what he said to Peter Jackson on the set of Lord of the Rings? There was a scene, and something along the lines that somebody was getting stabbed in the back. And Peter Jackson goes, "No, you need to sound like this." And Christopher Lee stood up and goes, "No, that's not what a man sounds like when he's getting stabbed in the back." At
Yes,
that point,
sir.
I would have went, "We're going to go with whatever he says."
Yeah.
Do you want realism or not?
Right?
Wow.
That's not
I
what
probably
it
shut
means,
the fucking room up. Like,
And he made a
I
heavy metal
would've-
Christmas album. You can't go wrong. Two or three of them. Christopher Lee's
What?
heavy metal Christmas album. Yes.
I just know him as the old man.
Yeah.
I didn't know he had this wild
Oh, dude.
backstory.
It literally, just look up like weird
What
Christopher Lee
character
facts one
is
day.
Christopher Lee? He's
In Lord of the Rings,
yeah.
he's the evil wizard.
He's the original white one
Yeah.
before
Okay.
Gandalf turns white.
It's a bad.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Gandalf's counterpoint in the movie.
Yeah.
Huh.
He was also Dracula. He played one of the old school Draculas.
Wow. Got to be in his 90s now, isn't he?
I think he passed away last
he
year.
That
did die.
guy.
Yeah, that's Christopher Lee.
You can see all the liver spots on his
He
face.
doesn't
Yeah.
look like he's been through a lot.
I'm actually going to look up these weird Christopher Lee facts.
Are they like Chuck Norris facts?
Yes, except they blow Chuck Norris out of the
He
fucking
Except
died
they're
water.
June
real.
17th of 2015.
Oh shit, he died 6 years ago. My bad, Sir Christopher Lee. He was a sir.
He was knighted. I didn't know that either.
Everybody, all English actors are.
Yeah.
Sir
It
Patrick
just
Stewart.
happens.
He was
Sir
6'4".
Patrick Stewart, Yeah.
Yeah, he was a tall son, bitch.
Wow. He was in Star Wars Episode 2 as well.
He was in 2.
Did
Oh,
you
that's right.
know-
He was. He was the.
Apparently, he climbed Mount Vesuvius 3 days before it erupted.
What the fuck?
That's some balls because there's gonna be
There's
some
tremors.
shaking.
There's
There's tremors
warnings,
and shit's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
He's like, fuck.
That goes off for like a month before.
That's
it
why
actually
he was
blows.
in Lord of the Rings. He knows what it's like to climb a mountain.
That's
that's
not
got
what it
lava
sounds
in
like when a man stabbed a bag, and that's not what it
Right.
sounds like when a volcano erupts.
He's fluent in 9 languages.
Jesus.
God.
At 87, he wrote a heavy metal album about Charlemagne.
The rapper?
No, the king.
At 83, a heavy metal album about Charlemagne. Wow.
Who is this man? That's
Dude,
insane.
Christopher Lee is the dude, man.
I mean, he sounds like it. Who climbs a fucking volcano right
While it's
before it
rumbling.
erupts?
Fuck it, it'll be fine.
See that big hill over there? Yeah, the volcano. Yeah, I'm gonna climb it.
Yep, I'm climbing it.
It's shaking.
Oh, with the smoke coming out of it? Yeah.
Mr. Lee, that's a bad idea. Nope, climbing it.
Oh, he was a flight lieutenant.
In the war, or
The Winter War, World War II, North
So
African
he knows Captain
campaign,
America
I was
too.
going to say he's the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Allied invasion of Italy, and Battle of Monte.
Montezuma.
No, Cassino, Casino,
Pizza.
Casino.
Montecino.
I don't know.
Ah.
Yeah, he worked for Winston Churchill's elite special operations executive whose missions are still classified to this day.
Wow.
How
And
do you
was-
go from
was a
uber
member-
badass to actor?
Was a member of the Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which was involved in conducting espionage, sabotage, and reconnaissance in occupied Europe.
This guy is
It's scalping Nazis.
Right, pretty much.
That's what he was doing.
scalping.
They just had a
Nazis.
very English way of saying it. Ungentlemanly warfare. You're scalping people.
Yeah.
Ear necklaces, testicles, all that. Yeah.
This dude's a badass.
Apparently, he was an accomplished sword fighter.
I mean, fucking why not?
According to,
Yeah. Why not? Yeah.
while filming a sword fight in
He killed 7 people on accident.
of Dark Avengers in 1955, The other actor cut his hand so badly that his finger nearly came off. Later, Lee decided to cut off the other guy's wig while he was still wearing it.
Oh, shit.
At which point, the other guy
Whoa.
stormed off set and refused to come out of his trailer.
What movie was
Yeah.
this?
The Dark Avengers in 1955.
Jesus.
This guy can sneeze with his eyes open. Like, he can do whatever he wants.
He also starred as the Mummy and Frankenstein's monster, along with being Dracula.
He pulled the trifecta.
He was Saruman was the name of his character. in
He's a
Lord of the
vampire.
Rings.
He's still alive.
Count Dooku in Star Wars.
Yeah.
He was the James Bond villain, Scaramanga. He played Mephistopheles. He's played Death. He's played Rasputin.
Because he knew him.
Yeah.
He could probably breathe underwater, too.
He was entered in the Guinness Book World of Records in 2007 for having the most screen credits, having appeared in 244 film and TV movies by that point.
No shit.
By what year?
2007.
Jesus.
He also
And yet he still
starred.
had time to do all
He
that
also
other shit.
starred in the most
Yeah.
films with a sword fight, which was 17. He just likes swords, I
What
guess.
a record.
Yeah.
And he was actually descended from Emperor Charlemagne. That's why he wrote the metal album, because of it.
No wonder he's such a badass.
This dude.
He met.
Why have I never watched a
He met
documentary
the
on this
assassins
guy?
of Rasputin. Let's see. At 17, he saw the last public execution by guillotine.
What the fuck?
He was around during the French Revolution. I know he's a vampire.
Oh my god, he is a vampire. Yes, certainly is. Was. No, he's still alive.
Still is.
Yeah, he still is.
He's just
really
in
died.
hiding until the people forget about him and he can come back out in the public.
Yeah. Keep my wiki page open.
He was step cousins with Ian Fleming, who wrote the James Bond series.
All right. Of course he was.
He also played Sherlock Holmes and his brother, Mycroft Holmes.
He beat Hitler in chess.
Right. He also played Henry Baskerville in Hound of the Baskervilles. I hope that was all one movie. I hope it was Sherlock Holmes, Mycroft Holmes, and the Baskervilles guy all in the same movie.
And Moriarty.
I'm Eddie Murphy before Eddie Murphy, but badass.
He trained Usain Bolt how to run.
That guy is something.
In the 50s, he was engaged to the daughter of Count Fritz von Rosen. The Count apparently didn't like Lee because after hiring private detectives to investigate the actor and demanding references, he also refused to allow his daughter to marry him unless Lee got the blessing of the King of Sweden. Lee got the blessing of the King of Sweden.
Fuck yeah, he did.
Yes, he
did. In a sword fight. That's how he got it. I can't list off my accomplishments, and this guy has conquered the world.
There's not stopping.
Yeah, it just keeps going. I'm at number 19. Released his first heavy metal album in 2010 at the age of 88, titled Charlemagne by the Sword and the Cross.
You know what? I've climbed a volcano while it's active. I think I'm going to record a metal album.
Which won the Spirit of Metal Award from the 2010 Metal Hammer Golden God ceremony.
That sounds like Norway.
He did make a heavy metal Christmas album in 2012.
I have to listen to these.
It's amazing. I used to have his Christmas album. I need to read.
Does he sing or just play on it?
I can't. I think he sings.
I want to hear it like a damn near 90-year-old guy going.
And that's how he sings, if I'm not mistaken. Like, he doesn't fucking pull any punches.
That is amazing.
All right, so you all heard of 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon?
Yes.
I think.
This guy's 6 degrees of fucking
No,
God.
wait. Christopher Lee was recognized as being the most connected actor in the world in 2008, again by Guinness. He connects to virtually any actor in 2.59 steps.
Oh
For
my
Kevin
God.
Bacon 6, he does 2.5.
Well, Kevin Bacon's 6 is by any person in the world. Kevin Bacon's is by the world. Christopher Lee's is by actors.
Oh, God.
So only 2.5.
Yeah.
Well, I've got nothing to say about this guy. He's been a fucking prince. He's fucking talked
This
to
podcast
kings.
just became Christopher Lee
Yeah.
and a bag of dicks.
I bet Christopher Lee and Ernest Hemingway hung out at some point.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee it. And
Somewhere
they got
in the
into a
40s,
drunken sword fight together.
Yeah, they left that part out. That's how he got stabbed by a lion.
It is.
Christopher Lee
It was a
the
lion named Christopher Lee.
Ernest Hemingway shot himself in the leg trying to shoot a shark.
Trying to get away from Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
All right, let's wrap this one up. It's pretty muggy out here.
Mm-hmm.
It is. The bugs are starting to bite.
The wind has stopped. It's no longer pleasant. And as soon as
All
I
right,
say
wait
that,
a minute.
Little breeze
little
comes
breeze
up.
picked up.
It's Christopher Lee from the Beyond giving us a
He's
breeze.
like, sorry, here you go.
On his 90th birthday, he announced the release of his new single, Let Legend Mark Me as the King.
Damn.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's metal.
Yes, sir.
I thought to say for his 90th birthday, the queen bowed to him.
Yeah.
Here's the crown. Just take it.
Here you are, sir.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, rate us all the stars. Go visit Christopher Lee's grave and tell him about it.
Listen to his metal album.
Listen
as
to
you
his
do it.
metal album. And
Sing him a lullaby while you're at his grave, because he ain't dead, bro.
he's watching you.
With a sword.
His grave's just under 24-hour surveillance of robot
birds. Yep, that's it. It's not even the government. It's all Christopher Lee.
He's been behind it the whole time. The time frame matches up.
He is inside the volcano he climbed, controlling the robotic birds.
You heard it here first, folks. All right, so until next time, bye-bye.
Love you.
Bye.
Mwah.